RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Macias Insurance Agency, your local independent insurance agent. Andy's Auto Body, Tire, and Auto Service and Sales. Auto Butler Car Wash and Express Lube, located at 1706 Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Roper's Regal Beagle, the Metro East's premier sports bar and grill. Shell Community Federal Credit Union, the one place to go for all your banking needs. Liberty Bank, bank local, bank Liberty. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance, all of your protection under one roof. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. First Mid-America Credit Union, exceeding member expectations since 1934. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. 4204 Main Street Brewing Company, locally brewed craft beer and the area's best 100% certified Angus steaks and burgers. Calc Institute of Technology, your future, your success. C&B Bank and Trust, Illinois' oldest bank.
We have Ballman jumping center against Hinderhand for the Hawks. And I look for an exciting game tonight, John.
Well, this should be a really good game tonight. As you said earlier, Calhoun, this is usually the biggest game in Calhoun.
By Calhoun. Got Clark with the ball. Booth out top, calling out the play. Carrollton's in a man-to-man defense. A lot of pressure on the ball. Ball goes to Clark. Clark drives down the right side. Shot up and good. Warriors scored first basket of the evening. Gillingham with the ball down court quickly to Brannon. Brannon out to Watson. We have a foul called inside. Looks like a double foul called here, John.
That is a double foul.
We have got a double foul called. The Warriors, Mitchell Bick is whistled on the call along with, I think, 33, Hinderhand. The ball is inbounded out to Gillingham. Gillingham over to Brannon on the left wing. Skip pass over to Gillingham. Gillingham for three, no good. Battle for the rebound. Bick's got it. Outlet pass to Booth. Booth down the left side's cut off. Back inside to Bick. Bick misses the easy layup. Gets his rebound, puts it up, and good. The Warriors are out to a 4-0 lead here on the Hawks. Brandon with the ball inside to Campbell. Campbell loses the handle, stolen by Clark. Bick's got the ball. Down court to Ballman. Ballman is fouled inside on the ground, the official says. Fouled by Watson. And the Warriors will have the ball inbounds under their own basket.
It's a good start for Calhoun so far, obviously. And Bick with that missed layup, he probably should have made that, but luckily for him, he got another chance and put it back in.
Smith comes into the game for the Hawks. Inbounds inside to Bick, and he scores again. 6-0 Warriors over the Hawks. Howard's with the ball, out top to Watson, left side to Gillingham. Gillingham's looking cross court to Watson. Watson for three, banks it.
The bank is open for Jeremy Watson.
Absolutely open. Okay, Booth's got the ball, gets the man-to-man pressure. The Warriors are going to clear out here, walk the ball down the court. Booth's over to the right side to Brackett. Brackett to Ballman. Sam Ballman up top. Over to the left side to Booth. Booth's looking for somebody to cut. Clark from three. No good. Rebound Brackett. For the Warriors, Brackett's out top. Handling the ball. Drives the hole on the right side. And is fouled on the drive by Howard. Brody Howard picks up the foul there for the Hawks. And it'll have Brackett at the line for two. Brackett takes a couple dribbles, spins the ball. Shot, no good. Brackett will get the second one here. Shots up, and he made the second. 7-3 Calhoun at the 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Howard with the ball, out top to Watson. Watson drives left, kicks it out to Gillingham. Gillingham back to Watson. Watson looks to shoot, didn't have it.
Good move by Brandon.
On the drive, missed the baseline shot. Sam Ballman with the rebound. Mitchell Bick out the ball to Mitchell Bick. Bick to Ballman inside and scores. 9-3. 5. Howard's got the ball. Stolen by Booth. Picked up by Clark. Outlet to Booth. Top of the key. Running the offense. Goes to Clark. Left side. Back over to Sam Ballman. Booth on the drive. Nothing there. Cut off by Brandon. Booth inside to Clark, and he's fouled.
Calhoun's had good interior passing so far. That's how they're getting their easy looks.
Well, I mean, Calhoun obviously here is looking to go inside because they're a lot taller than the Carrollton kids. They're looking to post them up and look for mismatches inside because you got Gillingham at 5'7", guarding Clark at 6'1".
Exactly.
Clark makes both his foul shots. Gillingham with the ball. Trying to get him in some offense here against this 1-3-1 zone employed by Calhoun. Smith over to Watson, and we have a blocking foul on Brackett. Gillingham got the foul from Brackett there. It'll be the Hawks ball on the sidelines here.
Bit of a loose foul there, but they're going to give it a block.
Yeah, they've called it pretty tight up to this point,
Yeah.
it seems like. Brandon with the ball over to Watson on the left side. Skip pass back to Brandon. Inside to Gillingham. Gillingham shot up. No good. Bick with the rebound. The Warriors look to push the ball. Bick all the way to the basket. Shot up and scored right in the middle of the lane. And Coach Crumwitty's seen enough. He's called a timeout. And with 4:28 left to go in the first quarter, is the Calhoun Warriors 13, the Carrollton Hawks 3.
Red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a representative.
All right, welcome back to Calhoun High School. This is Rod Hart alongside John Huff, bringing you tonight's game from James A. Ringhausen Memorial Gymnasium.
Howard was open momentarily down low, and they missed him.
Yep. Howard's got the ball over to the right wing to Watson. Back out to Brandon. Out top to Gillingham for three,
Wow.
and count it. Bick's got the ball for Calhoun. Drives to the right side. Man falls down. Bick shoots and scores. It is a 15-6 advantage for the Warriors. And we have a foul on this end. Brandon took the ball to the basket and was fouled by Clark. It'll be Carrollton's ball out of bounds here because Brandon was not in the act of shooting. They'll have the ball underneath their basket. Into the game for Carrollton comes Fry. Howard goes to the bench. Smith will trigger the inbounds for Carrollton. Gets the ball into Fry right away, and it's stolen away by Booth. Booth's got a wide open layup and scores. 17-6, Calhoun over Carrollton. Long cross-court pass by Watson, trying to hit Smith, and the ball went out of bounds. Turnover, Carrollton.
Oh, that's two careless possessions right there for the Hawks.
Yeah, Booth.
Fry dribbling right into a double team and then tried to do a home run pass.
Yeah, and it just was not there. Sam Ballman up top from the top of the key, knocks down the three. The Warriors it was a two, and the Warriors are up 19-6 with 2:54 to go in the first quarter. Brandon over on the left wing, skips it over to Watson. Watson for three. That's long. Sam Ballman with the rebound. And the turnover. His outlet pass was stolen by Brandon. Brandon to Smith in the middle lane.
Ooh.
Short on the shot. The ball bounced off Fry's head right to Booth. Booth's got the break going with Brackett, and Brackett gets The ball knocked out of his hands. It'll be out of bounds to Calhoun underneath their own basket.
Well, that just kind of sums up what's going on right now. Carrollton had 2 point-blank shots, missed both of them, and Calhoun can't seem to miss right now.
No, Calhoun's definitely red hot out of the inbounds. It goes into Clark. It's stolen away by Brandon. Brandon to Smith. Smith gets the ball poked out of his hands by Bick. It'll be Carrollton's ball underneath their basket. Coach Crumley's yelling out the play. They're running a 1-4 flat 4 set here out of the inbounds. Ball goes to Fry. Out to Gillingham on the left wing.
Good
inside
pass.
to Smith. Beautiful pass.
Oh, wow.
And the ball was knocked out of Smith's hands, and they say it went off Smith last, and Calhoun will get the ball back. Bick triggers the inbounds to Booth.
I was expecting either a foul or a Carrollton possession there.
Yeah, and Booth's got the ball out top. Calling out the play. Booth drives to the basket. Cut off there by Brandon. Passes to Bick. Bracket for 3 on the right side. No good. Gillingham the rebound for Carrollton. Here comes Carrollton. Gillingham over to Watson on the right side. Brandon looked at the 3. Passed it up. Shot. Took a dribble towards the baseline. Hit a little 8-footer from the short corner. Bick into Booth.
Break the press
Calhoun's
there.
3-on-2. Got numbers. And the ball was kicked by Gillingham. The ball will go back to Calhoun.
Right now, Brandon's been Carrollton's best player so far based on his efforts on defense and offense. He's setting guys up on offense, and he's gotten a couple steals on defense the last couple minutes.
Yeah, Carrollton has not been very patient against this zone. They've taken quick shots. They've just not moved the ball like you need to. Steal there by Brandon. Down court to Watson for a wide open Brody Howard with the basket. Booth goes the other way for Calhoun. Goes all the way to the basket. Shot good. He beat Brandon that time to the basket. Ball's over to the right side to Howard. Back out to top to Watson. Over to the left side to Gillingham. Puts it on the floor. Looking for a cutter. Nobody there. To Brandon on deep. Out to Howard up top. Back to Gillingham. Over to the right side to Watson. Watson for 3 again. Off again. Rebound by Ballman for Calhoun. Bick on the break. To Booth. Basket good. 23-10. 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. Brandon's got the ball on the left side. Skipped over cross court to Gillingham on the right side of the floor. Down low to Howard. Back out to Gillingham for 3. In and out.
Oh.
No good. The ball was in. Come out. Clark with the rebound. Outlet pass to Bick. Bick jump shot. No good. Rebound Watson. Watson's leading the break. Down the floor. Takes the ball to the hole. Blocking foul called against Clark.
That's a good call there.
Absolutely. He wasn't set. Watson will go to the line for 2 here. Into the game for Calhoun comes Ty Bick.
Calhoun has done a great job of breaking out once they get the rebound, they just break out so well and so fast. That's what's led to some of their baskets.
Watson at the line. First one is short. 23-10. Advantage for the Warriors with 14.3 to go here in the first quarter. Watson's second shot up and good. Makes it 23-11. The Warriors got 14 seconds here to work with. Booth's got the ball. At top of the key, looks to drive to the basket, and we have a blocking foul against Smith. The help defense is just not quite there. The Carrollton kids are slow rotating to the help on the drive.
Right. They're just not quick enough at the moment.
I mean, they've got the quickness. They're just not getting there. They're not getting there like we know. I mean, you're used to seeing a Carrollton team do. Inbounds past the bracket, right underneath the basket. He missed the shot, stole it back, and makes the basket right at the buzzer to make it 25-11 Warriors at the end of 1.
At 4204 Main Street Brewing Company, we believe that great food paired with our own locally brewed craft beer is a staple in life, and we want to share that experience. At 4204, you will find a menu that complements our very own award-winning craft beers, and we serve the area's best 100% certified Angus steaks and burgers. You can find us in both Alton by the Alton Square Mall and at our original location at 4204 West Main Street in Belleville. Come visit 4204 Main Street Brewing Company today for an experience you won't soon forget.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Welcome back to Calhoun High School. 25-11 advantage for the Warriors. The Warriors have the ball. Booth's got it on top. Passes off to Bick. Bick passes to Sam Ballman on the left wing. Bick cuts to the basket, gets the ball from Ballman. Shot up and blocked. Brackett gets the rebound. Up, no good. Sam Ballman gets another offensive rebound and puts it in. It's 27-11. Ball's knocked away from Brannon. Turnover on Brannon. Bick has the ball, driving to the other end. Kicks it out to Booth. Booth drives to the basket and is fouled. I don't know who the foul's on here, John, but it's going against Carrollton. 23, that's on Smith. That is
his second
foul on Smith. The Warriors have the ball underneath their basket. Ballman inbounds to Tybick, who's now in the game for the Warriors. Bounce pass to his brother Mitchell. Mitchell is looking at a three, turns it down, kicks the ball back out to Booth, and the Warriors reset here. Mitchell from three.
Oh, wow.
It. Calhoun is red hot. It's 30-11 with 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Watson out top of the ball, passes over to Brannon on the left side, skip pass to Watson. Watson was thinking three, lines up the three, no good. Gillingham, smallest man on the court with the offensive rebound.
A rare offensive rebound for
Drives
Carrollton.
it inside, jump shot, good. Gillingham can rebound the ball for a 5'7" player.
Yeah.
He does a nice job on the glass.
He's big for 5'7", though. We got to give him that.
And he is a basketball player. Bick for three again. Missed this one. Brannon with the rebound, pushing the ball down the court. Brannon out to Watson. Gets us Watson about a 12-footer from the left side, knocks it down. That cuts the deficit to 15. It is now 30-15 with 6:14 in the second quarter. Warriors on top.
If you have car problems, Andy's has the solution. Customer service is priority number one. Our dedicated staff will be more than helpful in getting your car back on the road while you relax in our comfortable waiting area. If needed, we'll also make arrangements for a rental. Our experienced ASE certified technicians will walk you through every step of the process. Andy's Tire and Auto Service offers every under-the-hood service you need. Visit one of our 4 convenient locations today.
Probably may not call later on.
Okay, we're back in action here at Calhoun High School.
It seemed like like Coach Grainer, that was a good time out there. He realized Carrollton could be going on a run and just wanted to kill the momentum. And nice backdoor pass there.
The backdoor cut by Bick, pass from Booth, and that was Bick back cut his man to the basket for the easy layup. Carrollton with the ball again. Watson over to Brannon. Brannon lines up a three. No good. Sam Ballman with the rebound. Kicks it out to Mitchell Bick. Mitchell Bick's pressing the issue here. And the ball stolen away by Smith. Bick got himself in a bad spot in the middle of the lane and just didn't have nobody to help him. Watson from the right baseline hits again.
He has 7.
7 for Watson on the night. Booth's got the ball, bringing the ball down the court very deliberately, setting up the offense. The ball goes over to the left side of the key to Ty Bick. Bick's dribbling out front, drives the ball over to the right side, kicks it out to his brother Mitchell. The ball is stolen by Howard, and Howard is fouled on the other end by Booth, going up for the layup. And Brody Howard will step to the line for 2 shots.
Well, if Brody Howard had eyes in the back of his head, he would have had Smith for a wide open layup, but he doesn't, obviously.
Well, when you're in that situation, I mean, you're thinking scoring. You may take a look back at the defender. First shot up for Howard is good. That cuts the lead to 32-18, 14-point lead for the Warriors here. Howard's second one is also good. And the Warriors are up 32-19 with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Booth with the ball, gives it up to Mitchell Bick. Mitchell Bick over to Ballman. Nice pass from Sam Ballman into Mitchell Bick off the back screen, and Bick is fouled by number 13, Howard, and Mitchell Bick will go to the line for 2.
I don't know about you, but I guess we have a pretty good angle, so we can see everything what they do on offense over there. You can see Bick. They're gonna plan a play for Bick. A mile away from that. He was gonna go behind the screeners and cut to the basket.
Oh yeah, you can see it setting up. I mean, it was a nice screen, nice cut. Bick misses the first one, makes the second. Or did he make both of them? No, excuse me. Bick made both shots. Gillingham with the ball over to the left side to Brannon. Out top to Watson. Over to Gillingham for 3 on the right side. No good. Sam Ballman with the outlet pass to Brackett. Tried to pass it off to Booth, but it was knocked out of bounds by Cole Brannon. It will be the Warriors' ball underneath their basket.
Calhoun's been fortunate. Gillingham hasn't been able to knock down those open threes because he has kind of had an off season so far in terms of his 3-point production, but he usually makes those. He makes those open threes.
And he had a nice look at it that time. Brackett in the right corner for 3. The ball short. Nate Hart's in the game for the Warriors. Got the offensive rebound on the weak side. He goes up and is fouled. And Hart will go to the line for 2 here. John, did you get who that foul was on?
That was on Cole Brannon. That's his first.
Okay, Brannon, that's just his first foul. He's in good shape. Shot up from Hart is in. Makes it 35-19, Warriors. He'll get his second one here.
Calhoun
is knees, shoots. Good. Hart knocks down both the foul shot.
Calhoun has really killed Carrollton on the board so far. I don't know about you, but that's what it feels like.
Well, that's how Calhoun's been able to get their transition break going, is because they have not allowed Carrollton any second shots whatsoever. And you can get your transition game going if you can get the defensive rebound. Brandon drives to the basket and is fouled.
That's what Carrollton's got to do.
And the foul goes against Calhoun, Sam Ballman. That is his first foul. Cole Brannon's at the line for the Hawks. And will shoot 2. First shot's up. Long off the iron. New man into the game for Carrollton will be number 43, Campbell, and Smith goes to the bench for Coach Crumwitty's Hawks. Brandon gets his second toss here, up and good. Makes the score 36-20 in favor of the Warriors with 4:29 to go in the second quarter. Booth with the ball, bringing it down the court. Coach Grainer hollering out instructions to the Warriors. Booth down the middle of the lane, up with the layup, no good. The ball was tipped out of bounds by
That's
the Warriors.
off Calhoun.
Yeah, off Calhoun. Hawks get the ball back. Watson inbounds to Gillingham. Gillingham over to Brannon. Left side. Brannon looks at a 3. Skip pass over to Watson. Watson shot fake. Kicks it back out. Left side to Gillingham. Off on the 3.
Matthew Campbell.
And Campbell with the weak side offensive rebound and the putback. 36-22.
That was much better passing by the Hawks there. Brandon's pass, then Watson's pass to Gillingham.
All right. Calhoun running their offense hard at the top of the key. Over to the right side to Bick. Bick looks to drive, kicks it out to Booth for 3. No good. Rebound Gillingham. Off to Campbell. Campbell looking for some help. Gives it off to Gillingham. Out to Watson. And he travels before he gets off the 3-pointer. The ball goes back to Calhoun. 36-22, 3:21 to go in the second quarter. Calhoun's ball. Brackett to inbound the ball. Does so to Booth. Calhoun's got a 14-point lead. Brackett with the ball at the top of the key. Over to the right side to Booth. Booth takes a dribble to the right, drives it to the basket, passes off to Brackett underneath the basket. Missed the shot. Howard with the rebound. Out to Gillingham,
Nice
all the way
outlet.
down, and he's traveling.
Oh, wow. Intentional foul.
We have an intentional foul. Brandon made the shot and was fouled by Hart.
This could be a big
And they
momentum
call an
shifter
intentional
here.
foul on the basket. So Brandon will get the and one
So that's
on the shot. Then
3 free throws, what he's going to have here, I believe. The and one, and then the 2 free throws after that.
well, it was an intentional foul. I don't think it was a technical foul. I think what will happen here.
There's no technical foul. It's an intentional foul.
Yeah, he will shoot the intention.
2 more.
The
He should have
officials are
2.
talking it over here. The basket counted. He
Yes.
missed the and one. Now he gets 2 shots for the intentional foul. Then Carrollton will receive the ball back out of bounds.
Yes.
And he makes it.
Oh, nope, that was
All
it was
right,
only shooting 2.
I take that back. There's 1 foul shot for the intentional foul. Now it'll be Carrollton will retain possession. So the score is now, with 2:57 to go, is now 36-25, an 11-point lead for the Warriors. Gillingham to Watson, in a corner to Brandon. Brandon dribbles the ball out top, looking for help. Skip pass over to Howard in the left corner. Into the middle of the court to Gillingham, who's tied up. Gets the ball back out to Howard. Back to Gillingham on the left side. Howard to Brandon.
Yes, Watson right over here.
Watson in the right-hand corner. Shot short. Watson with his own rebound. Put back, no good.
Are they counting
And
that?
we have a foul called against Calhoun. And the foul goes against Sam Ballman.
They're going to give him the back. I think they're giving him the basket.
The basket did count for Howard.
Yeah, they are.
And a foul on Ballman. So that puts Howard at the line
I don't know if I agree with that because I thought the foul was on the floor.
after the shot.
Yeah.
But Howard does get the free throw. In and out, no good. Brackett with the rebound for Calhoun. Down the court, turnover
steal.
against Brackett. Steal by Brandon. Brandon to the hole, all the way down. Misses the shot. Brackett with the rebound. Out to Ty Bick. Ahead to his brother Mitchell. The ball
another
is
turnover.
stolen again by Carrollton.
Wise
Campbell.
by Campbell to hold it up.
And
Wide
gets it off
open.
to Brandon. Gillingham for 3. No good. Sam Ballman on the rebound. And slows it down. Mitchell Bick gets the ball from Ballman. Slows it down.
Carrollton misses a layup and then another wide open 3. They could have cut it to 4.
Exactly. We got 140 left. It's 36-27. Calhoun with the 9-point advantage. Bick to the basket. Short.
Oh.
And missed the layup. Fry with the rebound out to Brandon. Brandon
He traveled.
down to Campbell, and he traveled with the basketball. Brandon tried to give the big man the ball on the move, and he instead of letting him get down and
Right.
posting up, and he traveled with the basketball.
Well, this has been a fun 2 minutes right here, hasn't it?
Absolutely. Okay, Booth got control of the ball for Calhoun. Off to Mitchell Bick. Mitchell Bick into his brother Ty.
That's a travel.
And he traveled with the basketball. Another turnover. I don't know how many times you see one turnover ends up, one team gets a turnover and then you turn around the other team right back with
Right.
another turnover to
Well, this
offset.
has been a key stretch for Carrollton because they've gotten this game back down into single digits.
Yes.
When it looked Calhoun, they're up 30-11. They're up by
Absolutely.
19 at
19-point
most.
lead is whittled down to 9. Gillingham brought the ball down to Watson. Skip pass over to Brandon.
That's a
Brandon
shot.
jump shot from 12, no good. Howard with the rebound, no good. And Campbell
Matthew
gets another
Campbell.
offensive rebound. And the basket counts to make it 36-29 Warriors. with 48 seconds to go in the first half. Booth goes right side to Brackett. Brackett out to Sam Ballman, top of the key. Ballman over to Ty Bick. Ty's holding the ball out top, over to the right side to Brackett. Brackett's looking to do something, gets the ball back out top to Booth. Booth tries to go into the middle of the lane, loses the ball, gets it back.
They've been trying a lot of those, dribbles where they go in between pressure, and that's where Carrollton's gotten a lot of steals.
Well, Carrollton's help is a lot better. Help defense is a lot better than it was in the first quarter.
That's a good foul.
We got a foul on Bick. Booth passed to Bick, and Bick was fouled by Howard.
I thought that was an okay foul because it looked like Bick was in really good position to score.
And
he was going to get the ball, and he was cutting to his left, which is his favorite hand.
Absolutely, and that's costly for Carrollton, though. That's Howard's third foul, so he goes to the bench with 10.4 seconds to go in the first half here. And Mitchell Bick at the line for 2. 1-1. First one is good. Makes it 37-29 Warriors with 10 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Mitchell Bick has 12 points now. He leads all scorers and make it 13.
And Bick hits the second one, gives him 13 for the evening. Gillingham over to Brannon. 5 seconds to go. Skip pass over to Watson. 20-footer for 3, no good. Ty Bick with the rebound, out of bounds, and that's your first half. The first half sees the Calhoun Warriors on top, 38-29 over the Carrollton Hawks.
All right, sir, we finished all the services on your car. They'll take it over for your complimentary car wash, and they'll call you when it's ready.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There's also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
At Shell Community Federal Credit Union, you are important. We work hard to ensure you have the best banking experience possible. Whether you are inquiring about opening a savings account or wanting to learn more about a loan, our professionals are here to help you with any questions, and we will walk you through every step of the process. Since opening our doors in 1935, we've never forgotten that our members are our most important asset, which is why we continue to excel. For all your banking needs, Shell is the one place to go.
Oh, welcome back to Calhoun High School. To Calhoun High School for the beginning of the second half. Carrollton has the ball. Watson from the corner. 3 is good. Makes the score 38-32. 6-point advantage for the Warriors. Clark off to Booth. Booth the ball out top. Over to Sam Ballman. Right side over to Brackett. Out top to Mitchell Bick. Bick drives. Booth over to Booth. Double teamed in the corner by Brannon and Smith, and the ball is out off of Smith. Warriors will retain the basketball here.
Well, so far so good for Carrollton. Hit a 3 right out of the gate, and then they're doing well on defense so far here.
Clark triggering inbounds for Calhoun. Off to Mitchell Bick.
Good pass.
Bick inside to Sam Ballman.
Nice.
Count it. Ballman off the glass and in. Gillingham with the ball for Carrollton. Right side to Watson. To Howard. Out top to Watson. Over to the left side to Gillingham. Gillingham skip past to Watson, lines up another three. Long this time. Rebound inside to Sam Ballman. Passed off to Clark. Clark to Booth. Booth got the ball out top for Calhoun. Booth off to Clark. Clark now to Ballman. Ballman right side to Booth. Booth on the right side, dribbling the ball. Booth goes left side to Clark, inside to Bick. 12-foot jump shot, off. Brandon with the rebound. He's pushing for Carrollton. All the way down the lane, shot up short. Clark with the rebound.
I don't
Clark
think that.
Go
I didn't really like those shot selections by Bick and then Brandon there because I thought Brandon could have passed to Gillingham or just gone back out, and then Bick, he was shooting a 15-foot fadeaway shot while being guarded.
And closely guarded, by the way. Brackett on the
Right.
left side, looks at the dribble, nothing there, cut off by Gillingham, shovel pass to
It's a
Clark,
reach in.
and he is fouled before the shot. See who it's going to be here. It's on number 20. That's on Watson for the Hawks. That is Watson's. They show
Watson.
it's just his first foul. Sam Ballman triggers for the pass to Bick. Bick inside back to Ballman. Is picked off by Howard. Howard races down the right side, kicks it out to Gillingham for three. No good. Smith with the rebound. And he is fouled inside, and I think that foul is going to go against Ballman. And if so, that'll be his third foul. And it is, and that will put Smith on the line for the Hawks for two. 5:57 to go, 40-32 Warriors. Smith short on the first one.
It's big that if Ballman's out for Carrollton because he's been getting a lot of rebounds.
He has been doing the load of the rebounding for the Warriors. Ty Bick checks in for him. Smith with his second, and it's good. I believe that's the first points of the game for Jared Smith. Brackett bringing the ball down. Double teamed in the corner by Watson and Brandon. Cross-court pass was deflected out of bounds by Smith. The Warriors will retain possession here. 40-33. Clark to trigger the inbounds to Bick off the sideline, and a blocking foul against Howard.
That's his fourth.
And that is Howard's fourth foul. He'll take a seat. Coach Crumweedy is looking down on the bench. He looks like he's going to go to Campbell here to replace Howard.
Campbell's coming in. That's kind of big too because Howard, he's been just a really good role player tonight. He's gotten rebounds and he's 4 points and he's just kind of been in the right places.
And he is an outstanding defender. Ball's inbounded. Clark tries a three. Caroms off a Carrollton player out of bounds. Calhoun will retain possession here. Inbounds to Booth. Booth back to Clark. Clark shovel pass across the lane to Ty Bick and was knocked out of bounds by Gillingham. The Warriors will have their third go at it here underneath their own basket. Clark off to Bick. Bick with the drive. Pull up in the lane. Good. 42-33 Warriors. Gillingham with the ball up top. Looks to drive to the basket. Kicks it off to Campbell. Knocked away by Booth. Down the floor. Layup. Good. Watson into Gillingham here. Gillingham goes left side. Down to the baseline to Brandon. Brandon inside to Smith. Bobbles the ball. Stolen away by Brackett. Brackett up top. Out to Booth. And another intentional foul called. Smith was a hard foul on Booth here as Booth went up for the layup, and the referees called the second intentional foul of the evening. The Warriors have had one, and the Hawks have now had one. Said Smith went up around Booth's head on the hard foul to the basket, so Booth will get two shots, plus another shot for the intentional foul, plus the Warriors will get the ball out. Booth's first shot was good. Makes it 45-43. Misses the second.
I really thought, and that did look intentional there. At the very least, a hard foul. And, this kid, Calhoun gets a three here. They can really push this lead up. And
John, in today's world, anything with high school athletics, if you get up around the head area, these officials in football and
Yeah.
even so in basketball, they're trying to keep
it safe.
Trying to keep the kids safe. That's quite understandable. Calhoun's got the ball out front. Brackett off the drive.
The clock hasn't been running.
And we have a charging call on Brackett. I think who took that charge, John, for Carrollton?
I think that was Gillen. I wasn't sure because I noticed the clock wasn't running.
We have a stoppage in play. We have a malfunction in the clock. And they're conferring with the official to find out what actually the time should be.
Yeah. Oh, now we lost
and we've lost the clock.
All the scoreboard.
Entirely. I think they're going to try to reset the clock here.
Yeah.
And see what's going on.
Hopefully we won't have to use an iPhone.
I hope
to time this.
Okay, the clock's up again.
Only 7 seconds.
And they have figured there was 7 seconds elapsed from the time. So to set things here in the third quarter, the score is Calhoun 45, Carrollton 33. And now we got to get the time correct back on the score clock. And it is. I still agree with you, John. I don't think there should be 5 minutes and 3 seconds to go, but I guess in the way Carrollton's viewpoint of looking at it is, that's going to help them because they're down by 12 at this point.
Well, 5 minutes, 3 seconds is definitely not the correct time because
no, it's not.
It was like that for, it seemed like 20 seconds. And it helps Carrollton, too, because, they're losing. So this could come back to play an important role.
The ball's inbounded to Brannon. He passes the ball to the left side to Gillingham. Gillingham to Watson to Brannon, inside to Smith. And the shot's no good. Brackett with the rebound off to Clark, who hands it off to Booth.
Yeah, that's a
and we have a reaching foul on Cole Brannon. And that'll give Calhoun the ball underneath their own basket. Set to check in here for Carrollton is Jace Arnett, and he is going to come into the game for Smith. Smith takes a seat.
First time we've seen Arnett tonight.
Clark trigger the inbounds for the Warriors. Inside to Ty Bick. Jump shot up and good. Makes the score 47-33. Warriors. Arnett with the ball. Back out top to Watson. Watson to the left side to Gillingham. Gillingham skipped past Arnett in the right corner.
Oh.
Pass inside. Tipped away. Gillingham gets it back.
Oh.
Shot. Count it. Gillingham scored inside and drew the foul. The foul was on Mitchell Bick.
Arnett got away with it. I didn't like his pass there, but he got away with it because he was passing in the traffic from cross. It was almost a cross court pass.
Yeah, absolutely.
Carrollton gets an and one and score it.
And Gillingham gets the free throw, makes the old-fashioned 3-point play. Booth got the ball coming down court, pressured by Brannon. Booth dribbles over to the left side, looking to set up the offense. Over to Ty Bick. Ty Bick out top to his brother Mitchell Bick. Kicked out to Booth. Left side, Booth drives, beats his man, and scores. Booth got around Brannon that time for an easy layup. Brannon takes the ball down the left side in a hurry. Skipped over to Gillingham from 15. Missed the shot. Warriors on the run. Brackett over to Booth. Back to Brackett. And one. Count foul on Brannon. Count the basket by Brackett. And Brackett will go to the line. The foul. Who was that foul on, John?
That was on Cole Brannon. That is his third.
That would be Brannon's third foul.
That was great. That was great passing right there.
Absolutely. Brackett misses the M1 opportunity. Brannon with the rebound. Down the court, over to Gillingham, over to Fry on the left side. Back out to Gillingham. He penetrates, kicks back out to Fry. Fry kicks it over to the left side to Gillingham.
Oh.
In and out, no good. Brandon with the rebound. And we have a foul, I believe, on Booth on the inside. Yes, the foul did go against Booth. That's Booth's second. The foul was on the floor, and it'll be Carrollton Hawks ball underneath their own basket. With 3:17 to go, it's a 51-36 advantage for Calhoun. And we have some moisture on the floor here. The officials are mopping up with the towel.
Carrollton cut this lead to 6 at the start of the quarter, and then Calhoun, they've gotten back out to a 15-point lead.
Right. Carrollton hit the 3 right off their first possession of the second half.
I think we should take this time to say that Carrollton and Calhoun there in the subsectionals were seedings were today last night, and then the brackets were today. And Carrollton is seeded 1. Brandon misses a layup, and Calhoun is seeded 5th. So there's a very good chance both teams will meet again in the playoffs because they're in the same regional in Greenfield.
Absolutely, John. Okay, it was a inbounds play by Carrollton, and Brandon missed a wide open layup, then was fouled by Brackett. And that's Brackett's third foul. We have a off-the-ball foul here against Arnett, setting an illegal screen on Mitchell Bick. And the ball will go back to the Warriors here with 3:15 to go and a 51-36 advantage for the Warriors. Mitchell Bick will trigger the ball inbounds to Booth. Booth walking the ball down the court. Booth goes to Ty Bick. Ty Bick over to Mitchell Bick. Mitchell with the ball up top, over to Clark for 3. Count it. 54-36. Warriors on top, 2:55 to go. Brandon on the left side with the ball, out top to Watson. Over to Gillingham on the right side. Gillingham dribbling around, back to Watson. Over to the corner, baseline jumper from Brandon is good from 12 feet. Makes the score 54-38. Clark drive with the ball down the court. Double team by Carrollton. Gets the ball off to Brackett. Brackett inside to Booth. Out top to Bick, and Bick will reset the offense here with 2:24 to go. 16-point advantage for the Warriors. Ty Bick with the ball out top, and we have a foul away from the ball again.
Hinderhand. Levi Hinderhand.
Looks like Hinderhand was holding Mitchell Bick. We have a sub into the game for Carrollton. Campbell is out. Hinderhand went to the bench for Coach Crumbley's Hawks. The clock is running, and now the Carrollton fans have just seen that, and here we have a clock stoppage again. There was at least, from my view of it, at least 10 seconds run off the clock here during this dead ball.
Maybe they're trying to sneak some seconds back on that they left originally when it was at 5:03.
We had a 5:03 stoppage where the clock wouldn't start. Now we have a one. I would say it was close to.
That sounds about 2:10. That sounds right.
Yeah, they're going to put 20 seconds back on the clock, and now there's 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. With Mitchell Bick at the line, the Warriors are leading 54-38. Bick's first shot is off, no good. Campbell with the rebound, out to Watson. Watson pulls it up, doesn't have the numbers, got the ball out top, looks over to Fry on the left side. Fry dribbling out to the top of the key, pass over to the right side to Brandon, out to Gillingham, shot fake, shot from 15, no good. Clark with the rebound, kicks out to Mitchell Bick, goes to Booth, inside, basket good. 56-38. 1:40 to go in the third quarter.
Booth has 7 in the third quarter.
Bick has 7 here in the third. Fry's got the ball right side, dribbling around in the middle of the lane to Brandon. Short jump shot, no good. And he was fouled. The man did not check Brandon off after the Warrior defender did not check Brandon off after the shot. Fouled his shot, got his shot back, and was fouled by Ty Bick, and Brandon will go to the line for 2. 1:26 to go. The Warriors are up 56-38. Cole Brannon at the line for 2 for the Hawks.
One thing I find interesting that Mitchell Bick only has 2 points in this quarter. The rest, it's been pretty balanced. But Booth, he has 7. But other than that, had 4 other Calhoun players get involved in the scoring, which has been really key.
The officials are saying now that the foul was on the floor. Carrollton Gillingham will trigger the inbound for the Hawks. Underneath to Watson, wide open layup. Cuts it to 56-40 for the Hawks. Booth with the ball. Up top. Over to Ty Bick. Ty to his brother Mitchell. Clark for 3 again. Short this time.
He was feeling confident off his last 3, you could tell.
Brandon pushes. Ball knocked away by Booth. Stolen by Booth. Goes in for the layup. Good. 58-40. Warriors on top. Gillingham over to the right side to Watson. Watson out top to Brannon. Brannon to Gillingham on left side. Gillingham dribbles the ball up to the top. Hands off to Brannon. Brannon hands it back off to Gillingham. Looks like Carrollton, even though they're down 18, looks like with 30 seconds to go, is going to play. No, they did not play for the last shot. They had Campbell break open underneath the basket, pass from the wing and scored. Booth down the floor to Ty Bick. Ty shot it up, no good. And we have a foul, I believe, on Watson. Yes, that foul was on Watson for the Hawks. And Brackett goes to the line for the Warriors for a 1-and-1 here with 12 seconds to go. The Warriors up 58-42. Brackett's first shot is good. It makes the score 59-42. Chase McAdams comes into the game now for Brannon. Brannon takes a seat with 12 seconds to go. Didn't want him to pick up a silly foul, fourth foul right here before the quarter's up, John.
First time we've seen Chase McAdams in for the Hawks tonight, 6'8".
Yeah. Brackett's second one is good, makes it 60-42, back to an 18-point advantage for the Warriors. Gillingham with the ball over to Watson. Watson takes it to the hole, shot, fouled, and the shot did not go. But we'll have Watson going to the line for 2 with 4.6 seconds to go in the third quarter, John. What do we have Watson for the line? Has he been to the line yet tonight?
Yes, he has. He's 1 for 2.
Okay, he's 50-50 at the foul line. First shot up, and it's good. Rolls in. New man in for Carrollton is Fry. Fry comes in for McAdams. McAdams takes a seat. 4.6 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 17-point advantage for the Warriors. Watson with the second one. Up and good.
Watson leads the Hawks with 15 points.
Booth with the ball for Calhoun. Dribbles down the court. Clark fires up a long 3. No good. And your third quarter score is the Calhoun Warriors 60, the Carrollton Hawks 44.
Calc Institute of Technology is working for you with career programs for today's jobs. As a career student, you can expect a welcoming atmosphere with exceptional personal service, small classes with one-on-one attention, a set class schedule, and short-term programs that will get you into the workforce quickly. Calc has 2 locations for your convenience, located in both Alton and Fairview Heights. For more information, visit Calc online at www.calc.edu.
One of the greatest myths about car dealers is that some pay less for their cars than others. Hi, I'm John Roberts, and we all pay the same. Here at Roberts Motors, we can compete with any Ford dealer, regardless of how big they are or how great they say their deals are. The number one concern of anyone buying a car today is service. At Roberts Motors, we pride ourselves in exceptional service before, after, and during the sale. Stop in today and see why Roberts has been the home of happy customers since 1949, or see us online at RiverBender.com.
Back to high school basketball on RiverBender.com. It's the Carrollton Hawks versus the Calhoun Warriors here from Hardin James A. Ringhouse Memorial Gymnasium. It'll be the Warriors ball coming out here in the fourth quarter, ahead 60-44 against the Carrollton Hawks. Brackett's got the ball out top. Gillingham on him. Off to Clark. Clark's dribbling around the top of the key. Shovels it off to Booth, and Booth is immediately fouled by Brannon.
That's his fourth.
I believe that's 4 on Cole Brannon.
I don't know.
And Booth will go to the line for a 1-and-1 here.
I don't know about the shooting percentages, but that could play out to be a smart foul if he misses. Of course, if Booth misses here.
Booth's at the line.
He's been clutch this second half so far, though.
Twice.
And he misses as I say that.
Foul shot. Brannon with the rebound. Outlet passed it out to Gillingham on the right side. Gillingham skips it over to the left side to Watson. Calhoun still in a 1-3-1 zone. Inside to Campbell. Knocked out of bounds by Bick. And Carrollton will have the ball out of bounds underneath their own basket here with 7:26 to go. 60-44 advantage for the Warriors. Gillingham's having trouble finding somebody. Goes out top to Campbell. Ball knocked away by Booth. Watson gets it back. Watson in the middle to Gillingham at the elbow area, and
it just hasn't been Gillingham's night tonight.
The Warriors.
It just hasn't been his night tonight. You know, he's missed a lot of open shots.
Not shot the ball well tonight at all. The Warriors inbound the ball here. Ball goes to Clark. Clark is pressured by Howard. And,
a steal.
And steal by Watson. All the way. Basket good. 60-46. 7 minutes to go. Here they go. Pressuring the ball again. And Clark gets the ball out to Booth. Booth at the top of the key. Settles it down. Goes to Mitchell Bick. Top of the key. Bick with the ball. Back over to the left side to Brackett. Brackett holding the ball out top. Dribbles out to the top of the key. Drives the ball to the basket. Nothing there. Cut off by Campbell. Ballman. Out to Brackett. And we have a timeout. Timeout called by 32nd timeout called by the Calhoun Warriors. 6:28 to go in the fourth quarter. It is the Calhoun Warriors 60, the Carrollton Hawks 46.
You tuned into the game for great sports entertainment, but where do you turn for quality banking services? C&B Bank and Trust, a real community bank, locally owned and reinvesting your deposits right back into the local communities. Take advantage of the full range of products and services that are provided by local people at C&B Bank and Trust. Member FDIC and Illinois' oldest bank, established 1854. Now back to the game.
Coming out of the timeout, it will be Calhoun's ball. Looks like on the far sideline over here will be the Warriors ball with 6:28 to go, 14-point lead. And Clark will be taking the ball out of bounds for the Warriors. Gets the ball in the backcourt to Brackett. Brackett with Gillingham on him. Brackett dribbling the ball out top, off to Mitchell Bick, guarded by Howard. Bick picked up the ball, got the ball off to Clark, over to Brackett. Calhoun still looks a little uncertain about what they're trying to get done here. Ball out top to Booth. Off to Sam Ballman. Over to Brackett, right side. Brackett with the dribble.
Oh.
And we have a backcourt violation against the Warriors.
Well, Carrollton, they did their job ultimately there. They got a turnover.
Absolutely. It'll be Carrollton's ball here. Off the backcourt violation. Smith will trigger the ball out of bounds for the Hawks. Off to Gillingham. Gillingham has the ball at the top of the key. Right side to Brannon. They flipped the double screen again. Smith underneath for the easy basket. It's now a 12-point game. Booth with the ball coming down the court. Gets a screen from Brackett. Goes all the way to the basket. Misses the layup. Sam Ballman with the rebound. Shot back up. Mitchell Bick with the rebound. Shot good. 2 offensive rebounds there enabled the Warriors to score. It's 62-48. Carrollton with the ball. Watson out top. Off right side to Gillingham. Gillingham looks three. Passes it up. Left side to Watson. In the corner to Jared Smith. Back out to Watson. Carrollton's looking a little unsure of themselves here about what they're trying to get done. Out to Brannon. Brannon looks three. Stolen away by Booth. Booth down the court. Foul on Watson. Booth will have 2 shots here. 62-48 with 4:48 to go in the contest. And we'll have Blake Booth at the line for the Warriors.
That's about the 3rd time Booth has got a steal.
Booth is playing
in that area, in that position.
Right. Booth is playing the top of their 1-3-1, and he's overplaying the pass back to the point off ball reversal. That's why Carrollton's been having to skip past the ball all evening long. Booth made the first one. Second one's up, and it's good. 64-48. Calhoun advantage. Watson bringing the ball down the court for the Hawks. Calhoun still in their 1-3-1. Ball goes in the middle to Gillingham. Back out top to Watson. Left side to Brannon. Out top to Watson. Right side to Howard. Smith down, posting up, down low, wanting the ball. Didn't get it. Back out top to Watson. Over to left side for Brannon for three. Count it. 64-51. 13-point advantage now for the Warriors. 4:18 to go in fourth quarter. Bick with the ball, top of the key. Bad pass to Brackett. Ball went out of bounds, goes back to Carrollton. 4:11 to go, 64-51. 13-point advantage for the Warriors.
Well, we're halfway through the fourth quarter, and Carrollton's only gotten the lead by 3 since we started.
Ball's out to Howard. He goes down baseline to Smith. Baseline jumper short. Clark with the rebound. Mitchell Bick with the ball. Coming down the court, off to Clark. Clark drives.
Yep.
Clark drives, turns the ball over. Ballman gets the ball. Then Carrollton almost turns the ball over. Brandon's got the ball inside to Smith, and it was knocked out of bounds by Clark. Carrollton will retain possession of the ball into the game for the Hawks.
Yeah, they're getting Arnett in there for some offense.
Will come.
Howard's not a
Arnett and Campbell
outside mid-range shooter.
For the Hawks, we have timeout on the floor with 3:34 to go. It is the Calhoun Warriors 64, the Carrollton Hawks 51.
Timeout! Come here. I need better coverage. Anybody here give me better coverage? Put me in, coach. I can give you better coverage. Not only can I give you better coverage, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062. Hey, where do you want this ladder? Oh, come on, coach.
American Family Insurance.
Welcome back to Calhoun High School. It'll be Carrollton's ball underneath the basket. Gillingham triggers to Brannon. Over to Arnett. Back to Gillingham. Up top. Gillingham with the dribble. Passes to Watson. Left side to Brannon. Brannon dribbles out top. Pass to Gillingham. Gillingham skip pass to the right side. Gillingham up top for three. Count it. Luke Gillingham for three. Cuts to the lead. Warriors lead to 10. Booth with the dribble. Pulls it back out. 3:07 to go. Inside to Clark. Clark surrounded by 2 men and is fouled. I think they got Campbell on the foul here.
Gillingham picked up his 10th point of the game, and it's only his second
foul
three.
Did go against Campbell for Carrollton. That is only his first foul.
Pardon me, that was Gillingham's 11th point. He made a free throw.
Okay. Clark at the line, first one up, and no good. 64-50, 3 minutes even to go in the game here. Clark gets his second one. It's up, and it's long. Rebound Campbell, off to Watson.
Calhoun's letting Carrollton back in this game.
Down in the corner to Arnett, back out to Watson. Back in the left corner to Arnett. Watson for three, long. Rebound Sam Ballman, off to Mitchell Bick, who gets the ball off to Booth. 2:44 to go in the fourth quarter. 10-point lead for the Warriors. Booth drives it down the lane all the way and is fouled. The Hawks allowed Booth to penetrate right down the middle of the court there and fouled him on the shot, on the layup attempt. Booth at the line for 2.
They're 0 for 3 so far in the fourth quarter at the line, and 0 for 4.
Calhoun is 0 for 4 now from the foul line. They have to make some foul shots to seal this game. Booth with his second attempt here. Couple dribbles, shot up, and good. 65-54. Gillingham with the ball, goes left side to Brannon. Brannon pulls up for 3, way off. Rebound Mitchell Bick. Booth on the drive. Pulls it up, shovels it off to Sam Ballman. Middle lane. 2 more for Ballman. Gillingham with the ball. Quickly to the other end to Brannon. Out top to Watson. Inside to Campbell. Ball tipped away by Clark. Brandon got the ball back. Shovels it over to give Gillingham a screen for 3. It's off. But the ball went off of Mitchell Bick's hands, out of bounds, so it'll be Carrollton's ball with 2:02 to go. And 67-54, 13-point lead for the Warriors. Gillingham will trigger the ball out of bounds. Goes out top to Brannon. Back in the corner to Gillingham. Out top to Brannon. Over to Watson. Looked at a 3. Didn't take it. Back out to Brannon. Over to Watson. Gillingham up top with the ball. Pass to Brannon. Fakes the pass. Shoots the 3. Misses. Brackett with the rebound. Booth off to the races. Shovel pass over to Clark. And he's fouled by Brannon. Count the basket. And Clark will go to the line for 1 shot.
I can see Brandon's frustration there because I thought he barely touched him.
And Cole Brannon, that was his 5th foul, and he is fouled out of the contest. Entering the game for Carrollton now is number
Logan Kaiser.
22, Logan Kaiser, who will take Brandon's spot. First free and the and 1 free throw was no good for Clark. Gillingham with the ball, right side, takes Brackett off the dribble, shot no good. Sam Ballman with the rebound, off to Clark. Clark goes to Booth. 1:26 to go in the game. 69-54 Calhoun. Booth out top, looks to drive, denied by Gillingham. Kaiser's on Booth, top of the key. Booth looks to drive again, back off to Bick, back to Booth. Booth drives, kicks it off to Clark, nothing there. Inside to Mitchell Bick, easy layup, and he missed it. Sam Ballman with the rebound and the putback, and it's good. 71-54, 54 seconds to go in the game. Carrollton has got to do something quick here. They're behind 17 points. They have no Watson for a deep 3, no good. Campbell with the rebound and the putback is good. 70 makes the score 71-56, 38 seconds to go.
That's a career high for Matthew Campbell with 8 points.
He's been around the basket all night long. Booth to Clark, another layup. 73-56, 25 seconds to go. Gillingham with the ball. Over to Arnett for 3. Way long. Campbell offensive rebound and the putback. 15 seconds to go in the contest. 73-58.
This is going to be the first time Calhoun's going to beat Carrollton since 2010 in a conference game.
It's been a while. They're counting it down here at Calhoun High School. And there's the buzzer, and that's your score. It is the Calhoun Warriors 73, the Carrollton Hawks 58. That moves Calhoun to 16-6 on the season, 7-2 in the WIVC, and Carrollton falls to 19-7, 7-1 in the WIVC.